Good morning, my friends. Today I'm going to take you on another attempt at using NOP Plus, and this time it's going to be in the city, in the big city, in the city of Hefei. Alright, I'll push this button and we'll start. Okay, so yesterday I tested out NOP Plus for the first time on country roads, and you should see that video first because that's my first time ever really trying NOP Plus. And I thought it performed all right. It was okay. It wasn't the best thing. I didn't feel super confident with the entirety of my journey. But overall, it was okay. It did fine. Right now we have a green arrow, and the car is gonna get it. Go get it. Go get it. We got 3 seconds left. 2, 1. Okay. Car made it. Great. Great, great, great. Okay, so I wasn't like entirely confident in not just the self-driving itself, but also like my ability to, I don't want to say my ability to like monitor the self-driving, but like, let's just say that, oh, that was a good maneuver because up here's a tricycle way ahead and it got over quick. But let's just say like, when I got back into Hefei, I wanted to do the self-driving, and it was afternoon. I don't know why it just stopped. Oh no, it's still going. It's thinking about where to go. Okay. So there might be a place that it cannot do the autopilot up ahead. It says that. But yeah, so yesterday it was afternoon, Friday, rush hour, very, very busy traffic when I got back into the city. And I just wasn't sure I was ready personally to test it out and to trust it in major traffic jam in a big city. I was tired. I just wanted to go back to the hotel and take a rest real quick. So even right now, people honking at me as soon as the light turns green. There's no traffic right now, and people are still Chinese drivers, very aggressive. All right, so far so good. No disengagements yet. This part it says it's going to disengage potentially. We're going to find out. Oh, it's still going. Okay. So like this guy's right on my ass in the back. Because people usually will drive faster on these on-ramps than the actual speed limit provides for. Come on, come on. I'm giving it a little gas myself. Okay. I just don't want this guy to get too mad at me. Even though, I mean, it's 4:30 in the morning, 4 something in the morning. Is he in a hurry to go where? All right, let's see how this does. We're going to be merging onto this intercity expressway. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. Okay, 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 good. All right. Not the smoothest, but it made it. And now this guy's gonna pass me. Good, now I can calm down a little bit. But yeah, I just find, maybe just because I don't know how NOP Plus necessarily operates, how the logic works, what it can and can't do, I just find that it's a lot more stressful to let the car drive itself than it would be to just drive myself personally. I don't know if that's how it is, let's say in Tesla, for example, and FSD in America. It would probably be that way from what I've seen on the internet. People feel like it's a little twitchy, a little bit dangerous. You got to always be paying attention. I feel like maybe it shouldn't be widely rolled out, whether it's NOP plus or whether it's full self-driving or other stuff. Maybe it shouldn't be fully rolled out to everybody in public if it's not quite, safe. I'm not gonna say, can't say it's unsafe, I guess, because I don't feel like the car is gonna drive me into another car. I don't feel like it's gonna drive me into a wall. But just like it doesn't drive at all like a human would drive. It's I don't know, because of that, because it doesn't feel like a human, I feel like it's kind of unpredictable probably for other people as well on the road. And if you're unpredictable, then you're dangerous, at least in my opinion. But right now this is easy for it, just driving straight. So this is kind of an ideal situation for autopilot. I can just leave it on and play with my phone if I was a typical person. But I'm an atypical person. I'm different. It's actually really pleasant driving around Hefei in the middle of the night. So feel free to ignore me, put on music or something. You might have already heard me say this, but this is an ET5 Touring. This is a NIO, and I believe I said it in the last video as well, but every single NIO has the same hardware, the same suite of sensors. They all have LiDAR, they all have multiple cameras, have radar, all that stuff. This is what NIO has in the past claimed is needed for self-driving, but the Envo car they just launched also has self-driving based on NIO's technology, and that has no LiDAR. So we'll see what works, what doesn't in the future. I always liked that NIO was very much, I guess, future-proofing their cars. Slowing down a lot here. Yeah, I guess because we're going to exit. So yeah, I always felt like it was great that NIO was A, making all their cars have the same hardware, but B, future-proofing the cars, having like a lot of computing power. Slow down, okay. A lot of computing power and a lot of good cameras and LiDAR sensor. Every single vehicle. But now that's changing with the sub-brand. Alright. Navigating it with aplomb. Okay. Stay in the lane. Good. Great. So we got on the highway, got off the highway, all no problem. Back into the city. So up here is going to be an interesting situation because we're going to go off the main road and onto this little side road, which is often kind of difficult even for a human driver. It depends on what the intersection actually looks like and what the traffic pattern is. Okay, we're good. Oh my god, okay, I got it. See, it's the car didn't want to do it. So that was an intervention right there. Honestly, that little intersection should have been pretty easy to handle, I would think. Okay, we're speeding up fast right here. What's going on? Slow down. Oh my god. Okay. But in general, those kinds of weird main road to side road intersection experiences are kind of challenging for me. A lot of times there's a really big blind spot and lots of traffic coming and very short merge. Okay, now we have a green arrow and we have to navigate between these two poles. We have a motorcycle coming. Okay, good. Oh, that was easy. That was probably the best, smoothest, most, not so challenging, but it's still pretty impressive little piece of driving right there so far. Now in front of us we have a car with no lights, a tractor. Of course, our car can see it. That's great. And we're going to have a right turn up ahead. Okay. Red light, red light, red light. Okay, choose the right lane. Choose the right lane. Okay. Green light. Green means go. Okay. All right, next, the second intersection from here is going to be a right turn, so we're going to get over soon, hopefully. Oh my god, we are flying. Holy mackerel. Okay. The car decided to be really aggressive suddenly. I'm watching. Okay. Good. Green light, good. Go, 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 go. You got this. All right. The guy behind me is going to think I'm drunk. Oh my god, what are we doing, car? Oh my god. Come on, choose a lane. The guy behind me must be so confused. Okay, green light. Green means go. Okay, it told me to do it myself on the left. I'm not sure why. Now it's taking back over. Okay. It told me to take over. I'm not sure why. Maybe because there was a truck parked there, right in the intersection on the crosswalk, but I'm not entirely sure. Now we have straight. And we're almost to our destination. We might have to just turn back around. Go back to the hotel. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go back to the hotel. Oh, I thought that was pretty okay. Not terrible. It did have a couple of times I needed to intervene. I guess twice. And I think the car probably could have done it both times, but the car self-stopped, self-destructed. It wasn't like an emergency where I had to intervene to save myself from like avoiding a crash. The car told me to intervene. I guess the second time. The first time, when it was that merging lane, it was just a little bit unsure of what it was doing. And that one, maybe it could have potentially saved me from a wreck by myself intervening. But the second time did warn me, hey, take over. So yeah, not so bad, not so good. I found it being able to get onto the elevated highway and off the elevated highway and down under the overpass and stuff. That was all pretty good. So I'm quite happy with that. So all right, my friends, that was a pleasant little drive around Hefei. I don't think I would use NOP Plus confidently in the city center, in any city center, when there's a lot of traffic. It works okay, pretty well here in the city without much traffic. But I don't know, your mileage may vary. I'm sure other people have tested it out in the city and hopefully not wrecked. So I guess that is good. That is good information to have. But I'm not sure I would do it personally. I prefer to just let myself be the one in charge and let myself be responsible, because I'm not responsible for many things in my life. I'm pretty irresponsible overall. But I think I'd like to be responsible for driving the car when there's lots of cyclists and pedestrians and other traffic around that, okay, it's a bag, that could potentially, cause a big impact to their life or to my life as well. Like if I wrecked or if I ran somebody over, I would, I'd prefer that it wasn't the robot doing it. I'd prefer nobody gets ran over. But yeah, I'd prefer it's not a robot doing it when I have the ability to control, the car myself and hopefully be safe myself. But I'm sure this will get better, and definitely I can say that using it on the country road was, I would say, overall a much more pleasant experience. Only issue was, out of my way, buddy. Only issue was, if you watch that video, was every time we got to those similar looking intersections, the car wanted to disengage, but the rest of the time it was fine. So that's it. That's NOP Plus as it currently stands here in September of 2024. I look forward to seeing future improvements, and if you want to see updates on NOP Plus, of course, you should subscribe to this channel, and you should comment that you want to see updates and you want to see more testing of this. But for now, that's it. Adios, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye, and Zaijian.